get your information, I'll send it right to you and you can pay it right away. And I'm also super happy about the mini skid steer, because if I didn't have this mini skid steer, I wouldn't even be able to take this job on. What's up, you guys? Andre here with Jack of all trades. This morning we got a pretty interesting job on the schedule. We're actually going to load up the mini skid steer and go clean up some stump grinding mulch that was done by another stump grinder. Apparently the customer was okay with keeping them in the beginning, and now they probably want to do grass, so that's why they're hiring me to come in with my mini skid steer right here and scoop up that mulch and haul it off. And I'm just going to end up dumping it in my backyard because it's good dirt. Why not? Time to head out and make some money. I just got to the job site. This is one of the stumps right here. She said she had them ground down a couple months ago, so it is quite a bit of dirt, which is very nice because, like I said, I'm going to dump it in my backyard. And then this pile right here is pretty big, honestly much bigger than it looked in the picture, but that's okay. The skid steer will do light work of it. So I'm just going to unload right here pretty much, and then scoop this up and then start on the bigger pile. I wonder if she ended up using some of the mulch from that stump for other stuff, because as you see, it is huge. It actually looks bigger than the other one. I'm just here for the cleanup, no grinding. Because this yard has a pretty good slope to it, what I'm actually going to do is load up all this mulch from the back. That way I can still fit my machine and take it home with me and not have to make another trip. And we'll get some wheel chocks down, that way the trailer's not pulling the truck as much. That's a root. I put this little piece of plywood down since the ramps are sliding into the dirt. That way it's a little bit of a smoother ride. of mulch you have. Yeah. This job would be a nightmare without this machine because this dirt is so heavy. Yeah. I'm gonna take some more over there, but if I take too much, you're gonna have a sinkhole. You want that? Yeah, I got pretty much most of it off, and I'm gonna use a rake to kind of level it out in the end. If there's excess, yeah, I'm gonna take it. You might have some roots visible, depending on how low he went. Oh boy, this is building up quick. When I leave, I'm probably gonna have to load the machine in from the back and have the back over here, because I can raise the arms and put it on top of the pile and then strap it down. Sorry, say that again?
The roots went kind of way out into the yard.
Yeah, I saw. It's a big stump because the roots go absolutely everywhere. What was it, an oak tree?
Yeah, it's beautiful.
It died on you? Why did it die?
I don't know. It was started falling off.
is definitely a mountain of dirt. Half a trailer for sure. Skid steer did no problem though. I got all of the dirt loaded in about 30 minutes. Now I just got to do the final rake. We're good to go. For some reason, this is black dirt, that's red. Got a couple chunks of the roots left, so I'm gonna pick those up and haul them off as well. Do you cut your own grass, Lisa? Gotcha. I'm gonna get your information. I'll send it right to you and you can pay it right away. Thank you so much. I do appreciate the business. Get all this dirt off. Man, this thing got stuck. There you go. Now that I have the equipment loaded up, seems to be a pretty heavy load. So this tire is showing that it's low. I'm gonna put some PSI in it. That way I'm all safe before I hit the interstate. Yeah, 45 PSI on a tire that can hold 110, so I'm gonna pump it up to 100 right now. I'm currently going about 70 miles an hour and this truck can't even feel this load, man. And I know it's heavy because the trailer alone is like 4,000 pounds. The skid steer with the weight kit and bucket, just under 4,000 pounds. And I don't even know how much dirt we have back there, but I know it's heavy. So this truck, man, is a beast, absolute tow beast. I'm super happy I purchased it because it allows me to be reliable. I can pull more weight than the other truck. And I'm also super happy about the mini skid steer because if I didn't have this mini skid steer, I wouldn't even be able to take this job on. This job brought in 350 bucks, but the cost of renting this machine for a day is about 350 bucks. So it doesn't make sense on paper to rent a machine unless the jobs are really expensive. But since I don't have to rent it, since I already own it, I can compete with these jobs because I only ran the machine for less than an hour with all the loading, unloading, and doing the work. So I can't complain at all. Plus, it's gonna save me time right now taking this to my house and dumping it in my yard instead of taking it to a landfill and paying for it. How's it going?
Are you home?
Yeah, I just gotta dump this mulch and stuff, but I'm gonna unload the skid steer right here. How you doing, buddy? When I unload the machine from the trailer, what I'm gonna do is stab my bucket in here and try to swipe some of this dirt back there. That way it's not having all the weight in the front when the cylinder's lifted. I guess it somewhat worked, but not too well. I'll do it. this is going to be a wrap for this job. If you guys enjoyed this content, please don't forget to leave me a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.